And welcome back, everybody. We're here for round 2 action. Alright, so I think this hand is fine. Obviously missing a second red source, which could be a big deal, but we're definitely going to keep. Alright, let's see if we can maybe get a creature matchup instead of Blue-White God's Pharaoh's Gift. I still can't believe we managed to escape that match with a win there. Alright, so right off the top on time, a mountain here. So we can go removal, Phoenix. That seems pretty good against the right deck. Starts with an Aether Hub, which leads me to believe we might see a Siphoner here. Yep. Siphoner bringing his second energy. We're not going to allow that to happen. Alright, so we do have the choice between playing Drover and a Braid, but making sure that he doesn't draw a card is way too important. So we're going to do that. Drover will have to wait. Pass the turn. Now his mana base is quite shaky, to say the least. Going for it again. Ooh, so we're playing against snakes. Alright, so I think this should be a good matchup for us. Once again, want to deprive him of the cards. And now we'll just start casting Phoenixes and hope it gets us there. So a Hydra would be pretty good here. Brontodon is not as bad. Alright, so we're gonna play a mountain here, drop a Phoenix. Caw-caw! Pass the turn. Now the decision, would we block? Would we block if he attacked? I guess we'll see if he actually attacks to decide first, but... Ooh, Hadana's Climb. Now I think we definitely block. I guess what we'd be afraid of is a Fatal Push. But it soaks up damage and he would attack anyways. So the fact that he would attack anyways leads me to want to just block. Most lists don't play Fatal Push main anyways. Oh, punished. That's lame. Okay. I think we're going to cast this Regiaur Alpha though. Yeah, that is unfortunate for us though, that's for sure. Right, Hadana's Climb isn't going to kill us yet next turn. So we're going to attack. We're going to have to take 5 from the Brontodon at minimum here. But he's only got 3 cards, so we're not super afraid. And we can just chump with Phoenix once it actually gets flipped. And his mana base... Okay, a Contempt. We're much happier that he contempted that. Ooh. Well. So he doesn't have blue. So he could make this a 6. Flip it into a 12. Yeah, we are going to play this, but we're just going to Regiaur Alpha him again. Be as mana efficient as possible here while still putting on a turn 2, or a 2-turn clock, excuse me. Right now, Hadana's Climb doesn't really scare us. It'll flip, allowing it to make mana with the Hadana's Climb, but I think he's really going to need another Contempt. Ooh, a Snaky Snake, looks like. Okay, so that's going to put it... Well, we could put it on the Winding Constrictor now that Hadana's doesn't flip. That's a pretty decent play. It's going all in. To attack or not attack? So we're going to take that. Because we're going to crash back for 10 here. A Ballista for 1, which will be a Ballista for 2. Alright. So another Phoenix here. Let's do some math. So if we attack with everything, that forces him to make a block. And then we get to play 2 blockers. Yeah, I think the fact that he has to make a chump here is enough reason to attack with everything. And then we have Phoenix to do some extra blocking. So let's think what happened. If we attack with all this, he could block with Walking Ballista, ping us twice, put us down to 6. And then if he draws a blue source, he could throw Brontodon in the air. And then we just block with Phoenix. Yeah, I don't think there's a reason to not swing right now. Now we could have Oasis to Dino, I guess. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that doesn't up our clock at all. So this is the best play. Get on in there. A Blossoming Defense would be pretty good right now, that's for sure. Okay. We're okay with this. Because that... Yeah, I think that's a bad block on his part. Oh, no. I guess he still gets it. Nope, that was a good block. Okay. Now we're going to cast a Phoenix. And a Drover. If this was a Merfolk Branchwalker, it would have just got killed with the ability on the stack, and then he could have Vraska's contempted his way to the win. But he can't do that now. So that one blue I don't think is going to win it for him. Not yet anyways. So if he has a Blossoming Defense, I think that gets him there though. No, because we can still block. Yeah, I think we're fine. I guess a Gear Hulk? No, I don't think Gear Hulk gets us there either. A Contempt would be annoying, but yeah, I don't think... Looks like he has a second Hadana's Climb. So that means he could put it on Ballista, flip, and put a counter on Ballista. So that would be 4 counters, which means I'd have to block both of them. Which is good, but I don't think that means we lose. So those trampling dinosaurs mixed with the Oasis is going to be enough. Okay, I guess he can put something in the air now. I think he's just seeing if I'm going to make a mistake. Oh, yeah, I guess he can just, yeah, he can Walking Ballista. 3 counters onto the Phoenix. Yeah, what was I thinking? Oh, lame. So he had to exactly top deck a blue source, because I guarantee he had Hadana's Climb. Ugh. Didn't think we were losing that game. Yep, 14 flying. Lame. Okay. Sultai Snake on the play. So cards that aren't good. Chandras are great. Struggle's good on the play. Blossoming Defense isn't terrible. I don't like Magma Spray on the play. It just doesn't kill enough. I don't think I like Hardakiran at all since he has Brontodons. So I think we probably just want to do this. Are Brontodons, are they that good? I mean, they kill Hadana's Climb. But I don't think they're super necessary. So I think we're fine with 2. I think it's probably the weakest card in our deck right now. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, so the main thing against Sultai Snake, you just want to make sure you keep them from snowballing their creatures. And for those of you who watched my video last week, that's mainly how I got most of my wins. You know, you go Snake into Siphoner, or Snake into Ballista, Snake into Rishkar. Like, every win usually involves something into something, you know? So if we can keep him off that while still applying pressure, that's what the deck is weakest to. And this is a good hand here, you know? Removal into removal, which is fine. Now I think we want to actually leave the thicket up because we might cycle if he doesn't play a creature on 2. So yeah, we're going to lead with Rootbound Crag since he has no 1-drops. Llanowar Elf is not legal yet, that's for sure. Our opponent mulliganed once. We'll lead with a Crag. Turn 1 Aether Hub. Ooh, that's interesting. We might actually want to play that Cycle Land now. We're going to commune and see what we hit. Because if anything, we can untap, play a removal spell on his creature, and then the turn after Chandra him. So if we don't hit a land or we get something else that we want, we're going to play that Thicket. So we got a Scavenger. And Scavenger's pretty good here. Yeah, I think we're going to take that. And play this Thicket. Now we got options next turn if we want to get a Scavenger down or we want to leave up Struggle or Struggle whatever a 2-drop is. Regardless, we want to cast Chandra and be able to like tick up and then Abrade or tick down maybe. We'll see. All right, Siphoner has to die, that's for sure. All right, we're going to Struggle it because we want to keep Abrade for when we Chandra and we could possibly tick up. So we'll start by struggling. Now the only thing we don't want to do is play a Chandra, tick down, and then have him walking Ballista for 2. That looks like it's not going to be the case. So now we wish we didn't play that Thicket after drawing Running Land. Now it really sucks if he has a Vraska's Contempt here, but gotta play it, because if he doesn't, the game is probably over. So we're just going to have him take 2. And Prey doesn't have a Contempt. That doesn't look like a Contempt so far. Hooray! Alright, so now I think we just want to get value out of the Chandra and just kill this since he can untap and Ballista for 2, but that would take his whole turn. And I think we're okay with that. Plus we have no way to kill this besides Chandra. So we're going to play this. And then we'll just eat it with a Scavenger. Just eating a creature to gain life. We want to keep those instants so that we can attack for 4. Cast a Drover, a 3/3. And now if he doesn't Ballista or Contempt that Chandra, we get to really have a good turn. That 4th land is scary. You can do so many things, like snake into Ballista I think would probably be the worst. Brontodon is not the worst. We're cool with that. Alright, so we're gonna play our land first. And then top ability. Regiaur Alpha is good. Alright, now we can't really attack. Well, we can attack with this and then Abrade it, and we still get some damage through. It's not great. Yeah, he could have Fatal Push then. So that seems like a poor idea on our part. So I think we're just going to attack with this. Get rid of this Commune. So that we make it 1 bigger. Alright. See if he's willing to block. He is not. So I think we're miles ahead right now, but anything can happen. Sultai Snake is a very explosive, high risk, high reward type deck. A Gear Hulk, huh? Yeah, he'll have to really pick the correct modes here. I think what we want least to happen is him to just go 4 and 4, which he did not, so we're fine with that. Okay. End step, we're just going to braid that Gear Hulk. See if maybe we can just kill him with a Fortunate. This is about time for Ghalta, right? Would it have been there? No. Actually, we weren't in that great of a position. I think that was a premature scoop on his part. I mean, obviously depending on what he has, but... Okay, so... on the draw, things get a lot more interesting. We're going to take out Blossoming Defense. I think there's even a world where we like Sweltering Suns. Doesn't feel super great, but we want more interaction on the draw. So I think we either consider Magma Sprays, maybe a couple Magma Sprays, or some Sweltering Suns, or Brontodon. I honestly think it might just be Magma Spray. Because for Sweltering Suns to work, the game has to play out in a certain way. You have to not get Rishcard and Snaked. You have to not have them have a Hadana's Climb. Like, it's really unlikely that you get to blow them out with that card. Like, the only way you really get to blow them out is, like, if they play multiple Siphoners. But that means they've been drawing cards off Siphoner, so you're not really, like, getting them that well. So I think we're just going to do a couple Magma Sprays on the draw. Just to get Siphoners, a 1-mana piece of interaction. Yeah, we could add the third Brontodon for, like, Hadana's Climb. But I think attacking them with removal is just better. So we're going to submit that. What we really want during this matchup is Glory Bringers, but Regiaur Alphas are also very good. Okay. I think this hand is fine. We definitely want to commune and try to find a red source. But for sure a keep. Alright, commune, hoping for a red source. Okay, there's a Ripbond Craig, which we need. Would like that Regiaur Alpha too, but the Abrade is too important if he plays a snake or something. 2 green, a Servant. That's probably worth an Abrade as well, sadly. Yeah, especially on double green. So we'll get that out of there, slow him down a bit. Yep, another Servant. Ooh, okay. So now we just want to start creating a game where we can just Ghalta him. Alright, so I think we got options now. We got options. I think it's either Scavenger or Rowanus. So 5/9. Looks like we, no matter what, won't be able to play Rowanus next turn. Or Ghalta, excuse me. So regardless, we're setting up a turn 5 Ghalta. So what makes it best? I guess I would say... I really don't want to defend with Thrashing Brontodon yet. If we want to get aggressive, playing Rowanus now, and then next turn Deathguard Scavenging, removing an instant to make it 4 power, and then attack with Rowanus is the best line. But I don't know if that is the greatest line. I think Rowanus is a little bit of a liability right now. So I think we're going to open with Scavenger gaining a little bit of life. Eating his Servant. And then passing the turn. Now, he can do some scary things. This snake deck, like, it always is terrifying. You just hope you're untapping, not incredibly behind. Him playing the Aether Hub before he played anything is nice, because we know he doesn't have a snake, I would imagine. Ooh. Chandra, which we can't cast. And he can put 2 counters on this. So we can't really attack. So we're going to start by communing for either a red source or... Yeah, we definitely just want the red source. Put this in any order. Now let's do some math. What allows us to play Ghalta next turn? If we play Ronis, that's 8 power. So that would mean Ghalta costs 4. Ooh, okay, so I think this is the line. We can play Ronis, pass the turn, and then next turn, there's a possibility we could attack with Deathgorge Scavenger, play Chandra, tick up, and play Ghalta. It's exactly with us playing a land. Because with Ronis, we'll have 9 power, so Ghalta will cost 3. We could play Chandra, tick up, play our Oasis. That 3 could be used to play Ghalta. And I think having a 12-12, as long as it lived, I think we would be completely fine. Yeah, even 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, even... Ooh, okay, actually, we play Brontodon here because next turn we can go Ronis into Ghalta. That seems like a powerful turn. But if he just kills Ghalta, that's bad. But we can't wait around forever. He could just Hadana's climb us to death. So I think Brontodon now makes the most sense. We'll try it. And we can't really block that Hydra favorably. He could have so many things. Yeah, we just don't want to see Hadana's climb here. That would be the worst for us, I think. Cartouche is good. Cartouche is good. Yeah, that messes with our math to play Ghalta. Looks like we'll have to attack and hope it doesn't get blocked. Yep, no blocks. Is this a servant? Yep. All right, so 5, 10. Oh, we can still play Ghalta. Yeah, I did my math wrong. Yeah, I mean, I think that just has to be the play. Or... Okay, I could see a world where this could be the play as well. We attack with Scavenger, see if he blocks. More than likely he's going to block with Servant. If he does, we could play Chandra, tick down on Siphoner, and then chump Brontodon and sack it to destroy the Cartouche. And then we're left with a Chandra. Yeah, but then we have no creatures, so I think this is our only real turn to play Ghalta and just hope he does not have either a Hadana's Climb or a Vraska's Contempt. I think we just have to risk it at this point. Yep, we're just going to risk it. So we play Ronis, that puts us to 10 power. So our Ghalta costs 2. And then we're going to attack with Deathgorge. And you know, we might just, yeah, I think just Deathgorge. And we're just going to gain life. Oh, we can't. We only got instants. Maybe I do attack with Brontodon because I don't really want to block with it. And if he has the Vraska's Contempt, I can't block the Siphoner anyway, so I might as well get in the damage. And he's not attacking if he can't deal with these cards. So yeah, we're going to get in there. Yeah, at this point, you just got to hope. I mean, he has one card. He's going up to 3, though. Kind of play around everything. Okay, that's fine with us. So now he can't actually kill us with Adonis Climb, but pretty close. No, 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 no. We had it. Okay. Back to the drawing board. We are one short of being able to block with Rowanus and play Chandra, which is a problem. We can't let him keep drawing cards off Siphoner, but right now I don't know if we have a choice. I don't think we do. So we cast Chandra, down tick on Siphoner, and then we're left to just chump block, and then we don't have a creature. That seems terrible. I think we just have to pass here. We really needed that Ghalta. Next turn we can Chandra and pump and just hope he doesn't draw anything too sick. Not in a great spot right now. But as it stands, he couldn't really attack right now. Okay, cycling Fetid Pool. Now we get to block. Wonder what he's got up his sleeve. Maybe a Blossoming Defense. Oh, really wanted to get to 6 energy for Bristling Hydra. That makes sense. Okay. Makes less sense now. Alright. Well, we just got a Chandra and kill that second one. Then pass. Rowanus was not a great draw. Okay, looks like we faded for this turn. Alright, maybe we can start taking over. If we can just get a creature here, and we could start getting aggressive, okay, that could be good. Regiaur, 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 Regiaur. Oh, yeah! Mr. Alpha! Okay, we're going to cast Regiaur Alpha. Yep, he said it. Yeah, Flood is never a real. That's what happened to me at the GP quite a lot. Your deck would be better without some of the Dino stuff, like the Mana guy. He might be right. He might be wrong. Alright, so now what would we want to get in there with? I don't know if we really can get in there with anything, sadly. Yeah, I don't think we can attack right now. If we attack with Ronus, then he could come back at us with an Oasis creature, and it would just be not gaining anything. So we're just going to say go. He's drawn another land. That's unfortunate. Okay, now we're going to be able to probably get aggressive here. Ghalta? Yeah, we're going to be able to do some attacks this turn, that's for sure. Because he can make his dude into an X6. Do we want a Drover? Yeah, I think Drover seems fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Actually, if we play Drover, we can't cast these two spells. Are we okay with that? Yeah, we're gonna not cast that. Alright, now we're gonna attack. With these two are only attacks. Alright, so he says no blocks. Then we're just going to play these two creatures here. Ronus. Phoenix. And then still have that 1 mana open for Brontodon in case he Adonis climbs. That's the biggest thing here. Wow, he's really flooding out hard. Ugh. Yep, that is brutal, but that's what that deck does, you know? I mean, that was my big problem, is the deck did not have flood protection whatsoever, you know? And that was my struggle at the last GP, was really flooding a lot. You know, when you have Siphoner and you can protect it, the deck's great because you snowball so well. But when you can't, you know, that's kind of the case. I think we did get a little lucky to win this, but I think this is a good matchup. Yeah, everybody stay tuned for round 3. All right, see you there.